Hi, this is Sarah Goldman with CNN News. For today's show, we have a special surprise for you all, an all-exclusive interview with the two gentlemen who helped our own nation blossom, former Presidents George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. All right, so we were just discussing how much of an impact you two have made on the shaping of our nation. What do you think were the most pivotal parts of your presidency that helped move us along?
Not many people know this, but it was hard for me at first. I had set many precedents for how to act in office, and as you know, it was my effective leadership, not his, that helped our country thrive. At first.
Oh, please. You helped the country
Yes, me.
thrive?
Yes, it wasn't you.
Who was the one who wrote the Declaration of Independence in the first place?
Yeah, well, I don't see you leading our brave people into winning a war with Great Britain.
Well, it's not like I ever got a chance.
Gentlemen, let's stay calm now. Okay, so Mr. Jefferson, why don't you tell us some about your Louisiana purchase?
Well, sure, Sarah. See, I knew that our great country, was destined to expand from coast to coast, so once I got the opportunity to buy that land, I didn't hesitate one bit.
Yeah, and you only spent $15 million of our people's money to do so.
I wasn't done yet. My
weren't.
wise purchase nearly doubled the size of our nation, and even better, I sent 2 brave men to explore it for us in what I call the Lewis and Clark expedition. That's one part of my presidency I'm quite proud of, as I may say so myself.
How interesting. I'm sure all of our descendants and their posterity will remember you for that, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Sarah.
Now, Mr. Washington, I understand that in your farewell address, you stated your desire to keep the country neutral.
That is right, Sarah.
Who's the fool now?
You.
Did you really think a great country such as ours could ever keep itself out of war?
What, and see all our brave men's blood shed for nothing?
Nothing.
Yes, nothing.
They were proud to serve, and I'm sure they will continue to fight for the honor and integrity of our nation.
Never again. Fighting will only bring us trouble.
So the coward speaks.
How dare you call me
Yeah,
a...
Gentlemen, please calm down. I am shocked to see that 2 of the greatest men of our time would fight like children. Okay, now that we are all acting our age, Mr. Jefferson, why don't you tell us a little more about your government ideals? What is this Democratic-Republican Party you have come up with?
Sure, Sarah.
Whoa, wait just a minute there. What? Did you just say political parties?
Yes, I
Don't
did.
you know that this very idea of different political opinions could rip our beloved country into 2? You traitor to our nation.
What? Were you not the one who proposed a government for all our people?
Yes,
This party
I do.
promises a government for everyone, even the poor. Now, hear your own words. Everyone knows that you favor the richer citizens because you yourself are wealthy. Goodness, we are better off as a monarchy under King George than under you.
How dare you?
Well, it looks like that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for this pleasant interview. And now from a special urgent report from our reporter in Massachusetts, Martha Whitman.
Breaking news, there has been a huge mob of citizens here in Massachusetts protesting the acts of President John Adams. They are holding up signs against his infamous Alien and Sedition Acts, which certainly many have been angry about, but no one has expected this to break out in this dire level. What are your opinions on President John Adams?
John Adams is a very tyrannical leader, and he has ruined our dignity through his Alien and Sedition Act and the XYZ affair.
Give me that microphone! John Adams is a coward who backed away from war in his XYZ affair. Now everybody thinks of us as little sniveling cowards. How can we do that as a country? He does not deserve to be our leader.
Exactly.
He's a coward!
Back to you,
No,
Sarah
John Adams.
Goldman.
Do you want a guy who successfully warned European countries off attempting to colonize North America? Do you want a guy whose presidency floated around in the era of good feelings? Life is good. Vote for Monroe.
I'm his mommy and I approve of this message.
And therefore, the court rules that Mr. Marbury has the right to a legal remedy in his appeal, but the court does not have the power to force Mr. Madison to deliver the commission.
But, Your Honor,
Furthermore, the court rules that the acts of Congress that contradict the Constitution shall be considered legally void, such as Section 13 of the Judiciary Act of 1789. The court alone has the power to determine this.